Vincent and I were struggling with communication, and Vincent was just having a hard time paying attention and also with emotional regulation. He also would just have trouble making friends and things like that. So it would just make it a little bit harder and a little stressful, and just things would take longer to do. I would have to always remind him ahead of time when we were going to leave. He just had a hard time sometimes with new activities, or if stopping what he's doing and doing a new task. So that's what the difficulties we had sometimes, just kind of struggling with that every day. I had gone to our pediatrician, and we went to a counselor, and they had recommended medications for his Vincent's ADHD, but my husband didn't really want him on those medications. And then they also were going to recommend antidepressant at bedtime to help him. But like I said, my husband didn't really want him on those medications because he was only, I believe, like 12 at the time. And so we just tried different things like positive parenting. And then also we were going to occupational therapy and speech therapy as well. So when I saw the advertisement for the chiropractor, for Dr. Taylor, I was like really excited to try something new, something different. So, and then we also tried cognitive behavioral health therapy, sorry, and that seemed to kind of help a little bit, but it was all online. So sometimes he would do other things, play games while he was supposed to be watching the therapist. Yeah, when I first saw the scans, I could see where everything was kind of like imbalanced, and I realized it kind of made sense because he has a hard time sitting still sometimes, or just with his posture and his balance. So it explained why he kind of behaved or moved the way he did and so forth. I just remember, like, with his nervous system, that it seemed like it was a little off, and or kind really off, I should say, and it wasn't balanced. I just remember there was a lot of like red or so, or whatever you call it, on the scan. And then even with the muscular scan too, I think there was what you could see was uneven and not balanced at all also. He's on the spectrum, but he's high functioning. So at school, he was on occupational therapy, and he had speech therapy. And then when I went to his evaluation this year, and we started the chiropractic therapy in September. And then when I went to his evaluation for his IEP, the teachers were saying that they don't really notice that he needs anything, that he's doing well in class and paying attention. And so he didn't have any more need for either the speech therapy or the occupational therapy. And so that really made us happy. And then also they were saying that he was socializing more and talking more and making friends. So that made us really happy because we were kind of concerned about him being a little bit more social because he's kind of an introvert. Yeah, so we didn't need the IEP anymore or the any other therapy. So he seems like he has a lot more confidence now, and he is grateful that he's off, that he doesn't need speech therapy or occupational therapy at school, just because now he's in junior high, so he's kind of subconscious about that. And so but it is making him feel more confident, especially too that he has more friends and that he's able to engage and start conversations and have fun in class and so forth, and then after school too. So that's good. Yeah, and that makes us happy knowing that he's blossoming and doing well. So in eighth grade, so we're grateful. I feel like it's really helped so much for him, for Vincent, and I recommend it, especially if you don't want to do medications, and it's just a great alternative therapy to do. And I know that there's like evidence base behind it too. So, and it's been helpful. And then the scans that they do periodically, you can see the improvements, so like it's making a difference. And then hearing it from other teachers or therapists saying that he's improving as well, that it's working. So I recommend it. So thank you.